Alright, what's up, people? It's your boy, Original Dogman. And this video is me analyzing one of Kevin Samuels' latest videos. Now, he doesn't name names because he doesn't want to name names, alright? Because he's business, alright? He's business, he's not bullshit. Let me try to turn this light on you guys so you guys don't get any freaking light in your face. Hopefully that'll be good right there. But I'm going to play this video, and the speaker is right behind the phone, okay? So he starts talking at the 10-minute mark. Don't know why he wasted people's time, like wasted at least 10 minutes of people's time. So we're going to do this.
Well, first of all,
Let's see where he is.
We're happening.
All right.
It's happening. It's happening right now. So I want to make sure that everything's back in. 102 people watching. Get the likes up, get the likes up, get the likes up, because this is going to be hard for some.
How can you get the likes up before a video begins? How can you get the likes up before the video ends? You don't know what the video is about until you watch it. You like a video after you watch the content. You don't like it before you watch the fucking content. It's stupid.
Folks to hear. But we got to ask a question. Unless you've been living under a rock, you've seen what's happened in the last day. And I'm asked the question
Now, I don't know if this video is made for some dude that people are saying some other dude exposed them. Sorry about the light, man. Some other dude exposed them. And I'm not sure what he's talking about, but I think he's talking about a live stream that I was in with Eugene, and Jonathan started to expose him in that live stream. I don't know how true. I don't know what it's about, but either way, I'm making the video about this bullshit video that he made. Because why? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like Kevin Samuels.
Came in, started asking, is this business or is this bullshit? Business?
Is this business or bullshit? This is the title of his video. Business or bullshit? Let's see if it's business and let's see if it's bullshit, people.
Some bullshit. This is an editorial piece. Some of it's going to be my opinion. Some of it's going to be professional fact.
Okay, so now it's business or bullshit. Now it's opinion and it's fact. Sounds like Kevin Samuels is really mixed up here and confused.
Distinction between the two, but here's what I need you guys to understand is that this part of YouTube is in it moves completely opposite to the way the platform moves. So let me ask you, do people use, in the black sector of YouTube, are we using YouTube as business or bullshit?
In the black sector of YouTube, do we use it for business or bullshit? The answer is both. Black people use it for all kinds of things. Business, bullshit, truth, whatever you want, entertainment, all of it.
Because what I've seen in the last couple of days has been a bunch of bullshit.
Okay.
It's not business.
Okay. And your point?
What's the distinction? Well, first of all, I'm going to want to come through loud and clear on this. You don't have any First Amendment protections on YouTube against incendiary speech.
That's right. We don't. And why is that? Because Google, YouTube, Facebook, all these platforms are bullshit. They censor truth. We all know this. This is why Google right now is being sued by certain companies and other people. So Google also has its bullshit behind its business. We know this. Why don't you, Mr. Kevin Samuels? You want to know why? Because you're full of bullshit. And if you don't believe me, you can take a look at the video before this one, which proves all the indictments of Google and all these other sister companies and parent companies along with certain individuals.
Don't think just because you have an avatar and a pseudonym out there that you are safe.
Oh, I may have an avatar, but John Castro is my real name. And if you want to go and press charges against me, I dare you to. I dare you to press charges against me, because everything that you said in this video is very, 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 very opinionated and very subjective. It has no standard of truth. It has no standing in facts and logic. If the company Google is being sued itself, what makes you think that you can take a step forward towards a subscriber, or a step forward to a reviewer, or someone who makes content on YouTube? What makes you think that you're better than Google, when Google is the one that's fucking up? You're playing to their tune, man. You're playing the devil's music, but you don't see it.
From what you say, you are legally liable. Your voice print is as unique as a thumbprint.
Nowadays, I hope you've been keeping up with current events, because our voices can be manipulated and recorded over the internet. They've done it with Barack Obama's voice, they've done it with Trump's voice, and they've done it with many other people's voices. Our voice print is no longer our voice print.
So if you are shown to be mouthing something you know is not true, you can be prosecuted for this shit.
Well, I dare you to prosecute me for something that you think that I haven't mouthed to be truthful.
See, what I want you guys to understand is why, of all the billions of hours of content that's uploaded on YouTube, and of the millions of content creators, why don't they live stream like Black YouTube? Because they're approaching this as a business.
Yeah, they're approaching this as a business, but there's still bullshit behind their business. And many people's channels have bullshit behind their business. Like yours, who you lie to your consumers, you lie to your subscribers saying that something is good when it's not, all for the sake of business. It's an unethical practice, which means it is illegal. You do not do disclaimers, man. You don't do disclaimers 100% of the time, Kevin Samuels.
There's a difference between being a content creator and being a commenter. I know that pisses some people off, but the reality is this:
Now you just wanna whittle it down to content creators and commenters. There's more than just that on YouTube, man. There's content creators, there's reviewers, there's commenters, there's salesmen, there's influencers, there's entertainers, there's musicians, there's cartoonists, there's artists. But you want to whittle it down to just commenters and content creators. You're full of shit, man.
Too many people today who are commenters making content, but you're not doing it from a business standpoint, meaning that anything you put out under your channel should be able to stand the light of day.
What light of day is that? Can you be any more vague? What light of day? What YouTube or Google deems to be appropriate? Like I said, that light of day has turned dark, my dude. Google is being sued. Google has been indicted and will continue to be indicted for censorship and restricting free speech.
See, the TV and radio waves are regulated by the FCC. Their rules and guidelines.
The TV and radio waves have been regulated by the FCC. But what you don't understand is that the internet has ruined a lot of it. Now they're trying to take over the internet. Why is that? Because more truthful content is coming out through the internet, and people are watching more internet than TV and radio waves. They're being controlled by the FCC. We, the people, are waking up. Maybe you need to wake up and try to find an outlet or an inlet to where you can channel truth. YouTube is just one platform where truth can be channeled. There's BitChute. There's other platforms that we can use that aren't being censored. Twitter's being censored. Facebook's being censored. And they're being censored. Why? Because the elite control the media. But you won't say this. You won't admit this. You're playing the devil's game.
Guidelines. The print media has what they call journalistic standards. Unfortunately,
they have what's called control standards. Certain things they can't say. They black out. It's called blacking out. You black out certain terms. Script. They write script to black out certain terms. Like the whistleblower for Trump and Russia. If you type that name in anywhere or say it in your video can be banned or will be censored. Your whole entire channel might be banned and taken off the air, taken off YouTube, taken off the interwebs. Yes.
Over here in Black YouTube, a lot of people tend to, I'm gonna speak on Black YouTube, seem to think because they feel like it or have an opinion or because they use the word allegedly, that they can say whatever they want about whoever they want and can't nobody do nothing about it.
And that's the way it should be. Everyone should be entitled to their opinion. But somehow you don't want people with opinions, do you? You don't want people to speak their minds. I don't give a fuck if you're wrong or you're right. You have that right to speak your mind, whether it be truthful or a lie. I'm not going to stop it. But if you are found to be a liar, then the community will shun you. Not a fucking script, not a robot, not a machine. Not the bias of a couple of fucking elitists. At least we have that right to express ourselves. And that's the difference between understanding expression and intention, which you don't seem to fucking understand.
Oh. Some people tend to think, well, it's going to have to come to violence. No, it's not going to be a matter of violence. YouTube is already in the process of cracking down on this stuff right now. I'm going to just tell you right now, if you're a content creator,
YouTube is in the process of cracking down against conservatives and people who speak truth. YouTube is censoring conservatives and people who speak truth, like Alex Jones, like Mark Dice, like David Icke. These are people like Rabbi Zechariah and John Lennox. These are people who try to speak truth. No one is perfect. None of them are going to spew 100% correctness. But what they do try to do is spread the truth. And that's all that we can ask for. You're the type of person who wants to shun this. And I'm going to prove why you want people to be shut down. Why you want to silence people. I'm going to prove to everyone on this channel right here in this video why you want people to be silenced. I don't want anyone to be silenced. Like I said, if you come to my channel and you can prove me wrong, you're more than welcome. If I'm wrong, I will apologize. I know I cuss. I know my subjectivity. I've already apologized for it ahead of time. But I'm going to remain who I am. But let's continue with you.
If you call yourself, here's the thing, even if you don't call yourself a content creator, if your channel is monetized, this applies to YouTube.
My channel isn't monetized. YouTube does not own me. You do not own me. If YouTube shuts my channel down today, I will make another one. And I will gain just as many subscribers and viewers and listeners to me as I did back then in the day. Oh yes, I've been on YouTube longer than you. I have that right since you want to talk about it. I've been on YouTube over 10 years. Over 10 years I've been on YouTube making videos. And I've deleted my channel on my account, and my channel has been banned and has been hacked before. I earned that right to speak my mind against the foulness of people like you, the untruthfulness of people like you, the deception of people like you.
If you make one piece of content and you're collecting super chat revenue or a part of the member or a part of the YouTube partner program, you are a contractor of YouTube. Anything.
Not me. Oh, nobody, I'm not owned. So you can shut that shit down right now. I speak for the people, man. And guess what? I got the people's back. And if you shut me down, guess what? You just made a martyr out of me. If you try to silence me, guess what? You making a martyr out of me. Because I don't abide by these guidelines of how someone owns me or a company owns me or YouTube owns me. They don't fucking own me. I will speak my free mind and my truth and God's truth as much as possible, though I know my subjectivity, Mr. Kevin Samuels.
And you say YouTube can be named as a co-defendant if you're ever pulled into court. So let me get this right. People have a First Amendment, free speech, free speech, free speech. You cannot go into a crowded theater and yell fire.
First of all, in order for any lawyer to call onto YouTube as a co-defendant, YouTube would have to express those same rules and regulations throughout the entirety of YouTube, throughout every video. But guess what? YouTube has its fucking biases. So go ahead and try to get YouTube as a fucking co-defender in any fucking court of law when they are failing themselves. Fuck out of here with that, man.
But see, I'm just going to say that part. But here's the real thing. When I came to YouTube, I had a business. And YouTube is always and will always be business first for me. And I'm going to tell something to the men.
Business will always be YouTube first for you? Is that why you're making this video? Is that why you made a video on, is there a case for marriage today? Does that sound like business, or does that sound like personal shit? Does that sound like life advice? Does that sound like life-changing advice where you tell someone to go and marry a young chick because she's beautiful? Really? I've also heard that you were harassing or talking to a 16-year-old girl on Facebook. How true is that? Yeah. That may not be true, but I'm hearing it. Guess what? It wasn't from me. It's from the fragrance community. It's from Fragcom, man. People have been talking much shit about you, but they're afraid. Not me. I'll spew it for the people. I speak for the people in Fragcom, in this fragrance community, and in truth. In truth. So what's the truth? This is a question. This isn't an insinuation. This isn't me accusing you. I'm asking you, have you talked to a 16-year-old on Facebook? Have you harassed a 16-year-old on Facebook? Yes or no? Answer that for the people.
The brothers.
Oh, wait, you're just going to keep it business, huh? You won't answer that. You think that's bullshit. Not us. We think that's exposing your punk ass. We think that's truthful. Why don't you answer that? A truthful question. You know what? You won't. You won't. Not in video format anyway. You won't.
You need to understand something. That this is business. This is the most valuable media platform in the world. Just because you're not using it that way doesn't change the fact of what it is. You're responsible for what you say, where you go.
You can talk. What do you need?
Is he addressing you?
No, he's addressing some other people. Now I'm addressing him because we found out yesterday that he was a fraud. And he's been doing some really, really shady fucking business practices and shady shit. Like he'll go to Erosia. I'm hearing from people on YouTube. And people come to me because they want me to make... You know how it is.
I know.
Okay. Well, people are saying he went to a Rosia event, a Rosia Dove event. This is a really expensive fragrance, Rosia Dove. And he refilled all his bottles and then gave it away on YouTube to people. Okay. When that event was basically pretty much... When you go to events like these, you pay a certain amount, a premium to go to these certain events. You have to pay to get into the door and shit like that. So he filled up basically all his Rosia Dove bottles, which may be a lot, maybe one or two. I don't know. But they said then he gave it away to YouTube to boost his channel. You see? And that in a way is not earning your subscribers fair and square. That's being bitch made. You're riding off the back of a fragrance company so that your channel can be boosted.
Right.
Okay. And that in a way it's unethically wrong. It's shit like that. Plus he was harassing a 16-year-old chick in a Facebook fragrance group. Then he was going to...
Do you know that for a fact?
That part is insinuation by Fragcom. All right? It may be true, it may not be true, and I said that. But there is another part that is really truthful from a dude named Jonathan, who was in the live stream that I was in yesterday with Eugene and Ashton. And the dude spilled a lot of beans. Not all of it. he spilled a lot of beans about how he makes fragrance review videos on YouTube, and then in real life he talks shit about the fragrances, and he says he doesn't really like it. Now then, I almost bought a fragrance because of one of his reviews, which was Dolce & Gabbana K. He boosted it so much on YouTube, said, "Oh, it's a great fragrance." When I went to go smell it at Bell's, it smelled like shit. So I could have wasted my money because of him.
Okay.
So this is why I'm not thinking we're gonna. What's
I'm
up?
gonna let you go so you can hurry up so we can get.
Okay.
And as a content creator, you're responsible for what's in your chat room and in your comment section. You're responsible for what's on your show. So let me.
Yeah, and so are you. You are also responsible for what's on your show, and what you do, and how you hold your integrity together, and how you practice moral and ethical practices and procedures. No, you don't do that though. What you portray on the screen is not what you portray in real life. So it isn't just business here, all right? It's fraudulent business. What you do, Kevin Samuels.
Go ahead and give some heads ups. If you make a YouTube video, a live stream, and someone comes on your live stream,
Look at you checking your collar. What, you sweating under your collar or something? You're panicking. Your gestures tell me you're full of shit, man. Your body language is telling me you lying. Everything, your body language is telling me that what you're speaking is bullshit right now. Look at my body language and tell me if I'm fucking hesitating in my fucking brain to express this truth, man. And you want to know what? I can express it again just as equally because I don't have to remember this shit because I'm not lying. But you won't be able to do it. I can fucking guarantee you that.
and says something crazy or reckless, you are responsible.
No, you are responsible.
Let me say that again. You are responsible as the content creator.
When you tell the truth, you don't have to say it ever again. You don't have to be responsible for the truth because the truth is the truth.
I don't care if this is what you consider your full-time job or just a little something you do with side hustles for fun. You're responsible. Most people don't understand the business of YouTube because, honestly, you shouldn't be here.
So, if we're not doing business on YouTube, people, Kevin Samuel says we shouldn't be here. If we're on YouTube for entertainment, we shouldn't be here. If we're on YouTube just to review fragrances without making money, we shouldn't be here. If you're on YouTube to do gaming, we shouldn't be here. If you're on YouTube and you're doing fishing videos, you shouldn't be here. If you're on YouTube to cite your poetry, you shouldn't be here. You're only here for business, people. This is what his fucking thinking is. What the fuck is wrong with this dude? We're only here on YouTube to do business. It's bullshit. 10 years ago, YouTube was strictly entertainment. There wasn't monetizations of videos. People were just on YouTube truly enjoying themselves. But it's the fucking people like him and the actors that have come to YouTube and have ruined this fucking platform.
This is going to piss some people
All for the greed of fucking money.
off, but you shouldn't. YouTube is supposed to be for people who want to come over here and make content, make video content.
Bullshit. YouTube is for people who want to make video and watch videos. And it doesn't necessarily mean that they want to make money. Some people make YouTube videos just for the fuck of it because they're bored. Some people make YouTube to respond to bullshit like yours. Some people make videos to expose the liars. There's many exposing videos and channels out there that have been here for 10 years. Mark Dice is one of them. Alex Jones was one of them. Before the actors and the sports, these famous sports figures started realizing that YouTube was the place to go, we had real truthful motherfuckers on YouTube.
Go create. That's the content, not live streaming. This thing was not meant for live streaming.
YouTube is not meant for live streaming. Is he fucking serious right now? YouTube is one of the main places that people have been live streaming for the past 4 years. Since PlayStation 3 was out. Since PlayStation 4 was out. PlayStation 4, motherfuckers was live streaming on YouTube. The fuck is he talking about? They had hundreds of thousands of uploads of gameplays on Twitch, on YouTube, even on Facebook. This dude doesn't know what he's talking about.
If 80+ % of your content is live streaming, you are using this platform opposite to how it's intended. Just because you can do it doesn't mean that's what it's supposed to be done. That's why there's so many. Why? Because having people just get on a live stream coming off the top of their head is dangerous. It's reckless.
Why? What's wrong with people coming off the top of their head? When people come off the top of their head, 99% of the time, they're fucking truthful. Yeah, it can be dangerous, but it also can be helpful.
No TV station, no radio station, you wouldn't allow, you cannot go do that anywhere except online. So if you think that this space is different.
Did he just say you can't live stream in a radio station? Is he out of his fucking mind? Did he just say you can't live stream on TV? Did he just say that? Come on, people. Fuck out of here. Has he not heard of XM radio?
I will tell you, you have not been keeping up with the news.
I will tell you, you have not been keeping up with the truth.
People are being sued right now and losing big numbers for things they say online.
Yeah, and if they lose because of stupid shit like that, it was a liberal judge or liberal attorneys and a liberal panel. So get the fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Like I said, this world is controlled by the devil. We understand this. Do you? You sensitive ass prick.
You cannot call somebody something and say it's just your opinion. Let me say that again.
No, you a sensitive, untruthful prick is what you are. Yeah, I'm calling you that. Take me to court. Take me to court, Kevin Samuels. What are you gonna get from me, bruh? You ain't getting shit from me, man. You're not gonna get a damn thing from me because everything you said in this fucking video is opinionated, just like everything I'm saying, according to you, is opinionated because you have no standard of truth.
You can be sued, held civilly liable.
Okay.
Oh, they can't find me. They got to do all. Trust me.
You can find me. I'm easy to find, man. But when you battle this out in court, you better make sure you have facts. Because honestly, you don't have any real facts.
You have a static IP address.
Those are threats, people. These are threats that he's making because other people have a difference in opinion. This is what you call YouTube shielding. He tries to strike in the hearts of people the fear of being sued and the fear of us being wrong about him and us not spewing facts. And everything I've said about this dude is a fact. It is a fact that he has lied on his YouTube video. It is a fact that he goes and begs for fragrances. That is a fact. It is a fact that he is a nuisance to certain department companies. It is also a fact that he spews unjust and unreliable messages to people like go and marry a young, fine chick and think that there's no consequences behind that. It is a fact that if you want children, you should marry. Right? You should marry a young chick. That's what he's saying. These are the messages he's sending. These are unethical and immoral practices. Things that you should not do. The things he portrays is materialistic bullshit. It's a facade that he puts on. It's his so-called business facade. And businesses have been fucking over people for generations.
A mobile phone, even better. Why is this even an issue? Well, because we have too many people using YouTube thinking it's a gun they can point at people and just shoot whatever they want to and not be held responsible for the consequences. Here's where I say, I'm talking to the...
Are you not shooting a gun right now? Are you not trying? Are you not shooting a gun, hiding behind a shield called businesses and business law practices? Are you not doing that? Is your video not monetized right now? There is a yellow tab running on your fucking video right now. My videos don't run on that. My videos run on truth. And I've been on YouTube longer than you. You got this shit all fucked up.
I'm talking to the people who run the platforms. You got to do better. You're responsible for who you let on your platform, just like I am.
Now he's threatening YouTube. Now he's saying, YouTube, you have to be responsible for who you let on your platform. You know what that sounds like? It sounds like the fucking liberals telling them don't let Alex Jones on the platform. Don't let Mark Dice run his channel. Demonetize his channel. To kick his videos out the algorithm. This is what the fuck this dude sounds like. He sounds like a sensitive ass fucking liberal. Right fucking now.
Somebody on your platform, your comment section, your phone line, your StreamYard, your Zoom, and they start saying something.
Oh shit! Now he's not only threatening YouTube or demanding YouTube to not let people on their platform, but now it's the phone companies.
If you don't shut that stuff off, cut it down, edit it out, you are responsible. No different than a network station, no different than a radio station, no different than a newspaper. You.
Yes. Why is that, people? Because the people that sponsor these companies are the elitists with the money. The $32 billion motherfuckers. These are the people that sponsor these companies and endorse these companies. And these people, their sponsorships are the ones that don't want to hear truthful shit like what I'm spewing. That is the truth.
Are responsible according to the terms and conditions that you signed to get a YouTube channel.
No, I haven't signed any terms and conditions so that applies to my videos being monetized. All right? No, I did sign a condition where my channel is for adults and not children. So children cannot click on my videos. And if they do, they shouldn't be able to. My channel is for a fucking adults.
Even if you're not making one single red cent, if your channel's not monetized, yes, you are still responsible. How can that hurt? Well, guess what? If you say something,
if I do something if I'm in a terrorist act or if I'm hurting someone, if what I say is hateful speech that can hurt someone or harm someone, then you can call the people on me. But if I'm just exposing your bullshit and expressing my opinion and saying that you have bullshit, you can't do shit to me, man. Why? Because everything I'm fucking spewing right now is truthful.
Something crazy about me and it's a lie and I decide to sue you, I can name.
Is it a lie? Is it a lie that you were talking to a 16-year-old on Facebook? Is it a lie? That's a question. That isn't me saying you have been talking to a 16-year-old on Facebook. I didn't make that statement. These are questions we have for you. Why did you boost apart from DeMarley Layton on your YouTube channel, but turn around and went and talked to a fucking boutique clerk and say it was shit? Why are you doing false advertisements on your YouTube? Huh? Why are you going to these fragrance companies and begging for free fragrances? And why are you threatening them with your YouTube channel? Why are you telling people you have millions of subscribers when you have only 51,000? These are questions. These are statements, and there's a difference. I do have statements for you. One of my statements is you're bullshit when it comes to giving life-changing and life-changing decisions and advice.
YouTube in the lawsuit. Understand something. If you're not on this platform to do business, you should really get up off of here.
Really, people? I'm sorry, I'm going to hurry. What do you feel about that? If I'm not on this platform to do business, I should get off of here.
So from what I've heard from him, he sounds like a crock of shit.
You sound like a crock of shit, man.
This is not a toy. That's what I'm ultimately saying. This is not a toy. It's not a game. It's none of that. And
It's what?
It's entertainment. Free entertainment. Look it up. Even a child knows this. A 2-year-old knows this.
The 2-year-olds get on YouTube all the time. This is not a toy. To them, it is, bro.
It is a toy. In a sense of toy, look up definition of a toy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It's entertainment. This is entertainment. It is a source of a toy.
unfortunately, because of this smartphone, unlimited bandwidth, too many people who really don't have any reason to be here have all of a sudden started making programs. Understand something. You giving your opinion, talking shit on a live stream for 8 hours is not a content creator. Because honestly, the only way you could do that, if you want to do that, let me explain something. The only reason this happens over here is because people have gone to larger channels and gone from commenters to chat room participants to getting some name and notoriety in that platform to then spinning off. We couldn't necessarily know, knowing now.
And what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with, to me, if you're doing that and you're monetizing your videos and you're asking for endorsements and handouts and donations, then you're bitch made growing your channel. All right? That's what's called your channel being bitch made. You go from having 1 subscriber, then you jump onto another YouTuber's channel and go in their live stream who has, say, 5 million subscribers. All of a sudden, that you jump in one day from 1 subscriber to 20,000 subscribers. That's bitch made. But if what the content of what the majority of your videos have already spoken, then you go to this channel who's basically saying the same thing, then their subscribers may agree with your channel and come over. Not a big deal. It's all in the content, and what you're doing is you're twisting shit. Stupid.
That was not a great idea, because that's where all the beefing and the doxing, this is where all the bullshit comes from.
So now beefing to him, which in my opinion, beefing is just a matter of opinion. If I have beef with someone, that's just because I have a difference. That doesn't mean I hate someone. Yeah, I'll cuss them out. Yeah, I'll say this. But to throw hands is a life-threatening decision. To pull out a gun is a life-threatening decision. This is still YouTube. But what you're saying is that we go through this bullshit on YouTube and we ain't man enough. You ain't man enough, at least, to keep it YouTube and to keep it civil. You want to go to throwing hands and guns. Well, I've always admitted that. That's why I say anybody who has the nuts to come and try me, then come try me. If you can't keep it man and you want to go to threats, I have already accepted the consequences. This is part of what you do when you join YouTube in these certain drama communities, in these certain fragrance communities, or certain gaming communities. People will threaten you. People will dox you. You have to be ready and willing to accept the consequences. People will hack your credit cards. People will do this. People will do that. You have to be ready. You have to have thick skin to get on YouTube to do this. And if you don't fucking realize this by now, then I'm fucking sorry for you.
Shit comes from the live streams. The bullshit comes from the back and forth, heated discussions and all this stuff, because you got people who are content creators who are running this as a full-time business, who have a lot of skin in the game, who understand the rules. And how...
Oh, well, obviously you don't understand the rules. You join a platform like this, you better have thick skin. You have skin in the game, but you ain't got thick skin. You got dollars behind it maybe, but you're gaining more dollars from it. Fucking pathetic.
How they have to move because they got significant investment. Then you get a bunch of commenters who are just mercenaries, who got an axe to grind or have something they want to say. Bomb throwers. Sure, it may...
No, truth throwers. Truthful people who want something to say. Who want to say the truth. But are afraid because you threaten them with lawsuits and shit. Fuck out of here.
It's for interesting content, but that's where all the bullshit starts. I want you to understand, 3 years ago.
All right, you guys, I'm going to have to end this video, and I'm going to start it. I left off at 22:48. I got to run to the store with my girl.
Sorry.
And we got to go do some shit. But I'll finish this video later. 22:48, just remember that. This dude, he's got some shit, and I watched this video once already. So he's got some shit I want to address. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Stay tuned for the next one. Peace the hell out.